When was the last time you cried like a baby? Cried so hard that you can't breathe. Eyes burned, face swollen. For me, it was a few years ago after discovering May is not the beginning of summer in Canada, and early September is already the end of the summer. My grown belief of fall season is completely destroyed. Like learning there's no ham in hamburger as an adult. Years and years of a hard-headed concept is destroyed. I was crying on the floor, crying so hard that I had to breathe through my mouth. I was crying not because the summer starts late and ends early. I cried because there's no summer in Canada. After the intense cry, I felt peaceful. I felt so soft and so relaxed like a snail. I feel no muscles, no contractions. And I feel moist. My eyes are moist, nose, lips, ears, my throat, my gut, my intestines, my bowel, my toes. I feel that something gets going in my body. Then I have no constipation. I was hollowed out. I was completely empty and I feel pure. Then I fell asleep on the toilet. I fell asleep beautifully on the toilet. I was so beautiful, like the Sleeping Beauty. She poked the needle, then she fell down with one hand reaching out and one hand on her chest, and her neck is elongated, slightly open, young lips, and super well-defined eyelashes in high resolution. I was so beautiful sleeping on the toilet. Crying is so good for you, literally for your mental and your physical health, but I lost it. I lost the ability to cry intensely on the floor. If I have to choose between there is no more wars or anyone can cry anytime on demand, everyone should just cry, because it is in your control to be peaceful, relaxed, unconstipated, and altruistic. If there are still wars after you reach your nirvana, by crying, because we need the wars, so we need to choose to be peaceful, relaxed, and kind. I really miss crying, and I wish you can cry anytime like a baby. That's the best thing I can wish for you, is to cry. And if you can cry anytime you want, please help me. I want to cry like a baby. Please help me to cry. So, how was your warm up? Today we're gonna focus on the lower body flexibility and conditioning. Let's do a forward fold. Here, stay for 5 minutes at least. Spend 5 minutes in your forward fold until you feel that your glutes are stretched and your core muscles are stretched and your hamstrings are engaged and burning. Then we transit to low lunge and pigeon. So I'm playing the transition between the low lunge and pigeon. I like to do transition because I can feel the muscle groups that I would never feel if I just do a static stretch. So do transition between pigeon and low lunge. Think Tai Chi. Don't pay attention to the form, pay attention to how your quads, your glutes, and your core feels. It should always feel stretched and engaged. I don't know if you can see that. I feel that there's a lot of blood in my face now because I'm really breathing, focusing on my breathing so that I can feel the muscles, the stretch in my lower body. It's so intimidating that the camera shows myself so clear. This is so crazy. Like I can see how my toenails look, and you can guess that I bite my toenails. Always feel, you see here, feel the stretch in your groin. Like everything should open. Always engage your core that your upper body is lifted, and then your knees can reach out, extended away from your hips. If you can, go into a split. If you cannot, just continue to rock your hips and stretch your lower body. There's a lot to work on with the lower body because it's always so stiff. Contract your core so that you can stretch your torso out and stretch your knees out from your hips and extend them away from your hips. If you can try to open your upper body and do turns and twists while you are stretching your lower body. So we're going to repeat to the other side, low lunge and transfer low lunge to pigeon, low lunge to pigeon. So now we're gonna end the section with a frog pose to relax and also to give a last stretch to our torso. If you can have something to hold on to, extend your arms to stretch your back open, that will really help you to have a flat and wide open frog pose. If you can, do a back bend on your frog pose to end the section today.